What's up, everyone? In Zen Buddhist traditions, we tell stories about the land of fools. See, we can learn a lot from people who act in foolish ways. Well, once there was a boxer. His name was Morka. And Morka had a really unique style of fighting. So back in this land and in this time, they would have these bouts, these boxing matches that would be 10 rounds. And they would have a minute in between to sit and rest, just like modern boxing. Well, Morka had this very unique style. He would fight very hard during the match, but then when it was time to take a break in the corner, he would start punching his trainers and attacking his coach. And I don't have to tell you that he never did very well. He lost all his matches. And his style of fighting in between rounds had this very foolish fighter laughed at. And you and I might laugh at the ridiculousness of Morka and his style of fighting in between rounds, until we think, how many times have you and I, in between the moments when we were in tough situations, allowed our internal thoughts to continue that fight? So we, like Morka, fight in between rounds. Look, the world is challenging right now. There are so many things that are challenging for all of us. And when you're in it, when you're in the thick of work, when you're in the thick of emergency situations and stressful situations, it's tough. And life is going to bring all of us challenges all our lives. But the challenge that I have for you, for me, for all of us, is to not fight in between our proverbial rounds. In other words, fight while you're fighting. Be in it. Give your best. But you've got to give yourself a moment to step back. So maybe you're working in hospitals and you're seeing so much stuff go on and your day-to-day is difficult. Maybe you're a police officer, or you're working as a fire person and you're in the throes of this kind of stressful stuff as a first responder. But then when you have a moment to step back, it is so important to take care of yourself. No matter what your profession, from teaching to anything you do, there is tremendous honor in anything you do when you put honor in what you do. And what I hope for you is this: to not fight in between rounds. Be easy on yourself. First and foremost, take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, then you're going to be less and less effective at helping others. Don't be like Morka. Don't fight in between rounds. Give yourself a break, mentally, physically, spiritually. Take care of yourself. One way to do that is to practice meditation. I really believe that in this modern world, we understand the benefits of meditation on an entirely different level than, say, 20-some years ago, maybe when I started as a professional and would share about meditation. It might have sounded like an out there idea, but what we understand today is that meditation is kind of like push-ups for your brain. In other words, we know that push-ups will help you get a stronger chest. They will build up your chest muscles by doing them. You don't have to believe in push-ups. You don't have to have a specific set of thoughts around push-ups. You simply do the push-ups and you get stronger. And in the same way that if you stop doing push-ups and time goes by, eventually you kind of lose the strength you gained through those push-ups. Well, meditation is similar. You're not going to do meditation once and be at your peak performance. But the more you do it, the more you strengthen your brain. The more you strengthen your neural connections in areas like your memory and being able to regulate your emotions and pain. There are so many benefits. But regardless of whether or not you choose to meditate, my goal in this video is to help you understand what it really is like when we fight in between rounds. When you're in your work, be in your work. When you can step away from it, step away from it. I do a lot of work in the prison system, And what I see working with officers and training officers in the prison system is they are in the throes of some really heavy stuff every single day, all day. And one of the messages that I have for the men and women I work with in corrections is please take the time to take care of yourself. You remember the advice they give us when we fly. Hey, if these oxygen masks drop, make sure we put them on ourselves first, and then we can help put them on others. And the concept behind that is this: if we can't breathe, how can we possibly take care of others? So be mindful to take care of yourself. Don't be like Morka. I hope this helps. Hey, I have a Patreon page where I'm giving exclusive information and access to just exclusive information I'm only putting on that Patreon page. I'd love for you to check it out. But until next time, as always, I wish you much peace.